For decades, nuclear-powered warships have ruled the oceans, offering unmatched speed, endurance, and firepower. Unlike conventional ships that rely on fuel resupply, these vessels can operate for years without refueling, making them the backbone of the world's most powerful navies. But how do they work? What makes them so advanced? And why are they considered a game changer in naval warfare? In this video, we'll explore the fascinating world of nuclear warships, from massive aircraft carriers to silent, deadly submarines. Get ready to dive deep into the technology, history, and power behind these incredible machines. For decades, nuclear-powered warships have been the ultimate symbol of naval power. Unlike conventional ships, they don't need to refuel for decades, allowing them to patrol the seas indefinitely. But only a few countries in the world have the technology and resources to build and operate these formidable machines. So, which nations have them, and what makes these warships so special? Let's start with the biggest player in the game, the United States. The U.S. Navy operates the world's largest fleet of nuclear-powered warships, including 11 massive aircraft carriers and over 70 nuclear submarines. These carriers, like the Nimitz-class and the cutting-edge Gerald R. Ford-class, serve as floating fortresses, capable of launching airstrikes anywhere in the world. Meanwhile, the U.S. submarine force, including the deadly Virginia-class attack submarines and Ohio-class ballistic missile submarines, ensures American naval dominance both above and below the waves. But the U.S. isn't the only nation with nuclear warships. Russia has long maintained a powerful nuclear fleet, relying heavily on its submarines. It operates the fearsome Beret-class and Yeltsin-class submarines, armed with nuclear missiles capable of striking targets thousands of kilometers away. Russia also has something unique, a nuclear-powered battlecruiser, Admiral Nakhimov, part of the massive Kirov class, which is armed with advanced missile systems and built to dominate the seas. Across the Atlantic, France and the United Kingdom have also invested in nuclear warships, mainly in the form of ballistic missile submarines, which act as their nuclear deterrents. France, however, stands out as the only country besides the U.S. to operate a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, Charles de Gaulle. Meanwhile, China is rapidly expanding its nuclear fleet. The Chinese Navy operates nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines, like the Type 094 Jin-class, and is rumored to be developing a nuclear-powered aircraft carrier, which could shift the balance of power in the Pacific. Even India, a relatively new player in the nuclear navy race, has launched its first nuclear ballistic missile submarine, INS Arihant, with more under development. So, why do these warships matter? Nuclear propulsion gives them unmatched endurance, speed, and power projection. A nuclear submarine can stay submerged for months without surfacing, making it nearly undetectable. A nuclear aircraft carrier can launch air operations anywhere in the world without worrying about fuel supplies. In a world where naval power means global influence, nuclear warships are the ultimate tool for dominance. So, what makes nuclear warships so different from conventional ones? It all comes down to nuclear propulsion, a technology that completely changed naval warfare. At the heart of a nuclear-powered warship is a nuclear reactor, which generates enormous amounts of heat. This heat is used to produce steam, which then drives massive turbines to propel the ship forward. Unlike conventional warships that rely on diesel or gas turbines and require frequent refueling, nuclear-powered vessels can operate for decades without stopping for fuel. While conventional ships need to refuel every few weeks, a nuclear-powered vessel can stay at sea for years. This allows it to remain on patrol for extended missions without relying on fuel supply chains. Nuclear warships, especially submarines, are faster and more powerful than their conventional counterparts. A nuclear submarine can travel at high speeds underwater for extended periods, making it much harder to detect. With nuclear propulsion, warships can position themselves anywhere in the world, ready to strike at a moment's notice. This is why nuclear-powered aircraft carriers and submarines are considered the backbone of modern naval power. One of the most crucial roles of nuclear warships is deterrence. Ballistic missile submarines, SSBNs, like the Ohio-class, USA, Vanguard-class, UK, Borei-class, Russia, and Jin-class, China, carry nuclear missiles capable of striking targets thousands of kilometers away. These submarines operate under the doctrine of second strike capability, meaning that even if a country suffers a nuclear attack, its submarines can launch a devastating counterattack. This makes them one of the most important elements of global security and deterrence strategies. But nuclear-powered warships aren't just about warfare. They also play a key role in power projection, allowing nations to maintain a strong military presence across the globe. The U.S. aircraft carrier groups, for example, are constantly deployed in strategic locations, ensuring that American military power can be projected anywhere, anytime. Nuclear-powered warships have ruled the seas for decades, and their dominance is unlikely to fade anytime soon. With countries like China and India rapidly expanding their nuclear fleets and advancements in reactor technology improving efficiency and safety, we may see even more nations adopting this powerful technology in the future. However, nuclear propulsion comes with challenges. The cost of building and maintaining these warships is extremely high, making them accessible to only a few nations. Additionally, concerns about nuclear accidents, waste disposal, and geopolitical tensions remain key issues in the discussion about the future of nuclear-powered navies. But one thing is clear: in modern naval warfare, nuclear-powered warships are the ultimate tools of power, deterrence, and global influence. Whether it's an aircraft carrier projecting power across the oceans or a stealthy submarine lurking beneath the waves, these vessels ensure that the nations who possess them hold the key to controlling the seas. As technology continues to evolve, the next generation of nuclear warships may become even more advanced, with quieter, faster, and more efficient designs shaping the future of naval warfare. So, what's next for the world's nuclear navies? Only time will tell.